Hi everyone and welcome back. How are you guys today? You guys, I am so excited to be back today because today we're back with yet another Victon reaction. You guys look at us right now. I'm actually really excited about today. Now, I will say that I feel like I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I've never really had like the proper moment, I guess you could say, to actually sit down and do this. Now, I feel like what I'm about to say may come as a surprise to some. Now, as a few of you may know, by the way, I have been on my Victon journey for quite some time. Like, we've watched, I feel like, a fair amount of their title track MVs. We watched a guide at one point. I've also seen a couple of live stages. However, I've never listened to their albums. Like, any of them ever, not even on my own. And I feel like that's very rare for me, because at some point I always listen to b-sides, because if you guys know me, you know I am a firm believer in b-sides are where the magic lays. Like, you do not know a group and what they're capable of until you listen to those b-sides, and the fact that I've never heard any of theirs makes no sense. It makes no sense, and I feel like that's why I've kind of been putting off like doing like a Victon album listen, just because I am nervous. I am really, really nervous about what I'm gonna hear, and it scares me a little bit, because honestly, I really love this group. I really do. They are immensely talented, and the fact that they're so underrated makes no sense to me. And I don't know where they fall in like the list of groups that I have, and I feel like if I dive deeper into the B-sides, it may change, which again scares me. So I'm a nervous. I'm just a ball of nervousness. So yeah, but you know what? We are gonna hopefully conquer that nervousness today and just breeze on past that, because we are finally sitting down and listening to an album listen. Now look, their last comeback I love so much. Excuse me. So I am super excited to see what the rest of the album sounds like, and just to hear more from them. So I don't know, I'm excited, again nervous, but I hope you're excited as well, or else why would you be here? So yeah, so we have 5 songs to listen to today. The first one is gonna be Bonnie and Clyde, followed by Ink. After that we have Stay, In Love is after that, and then Dear Young is the final song on our album. I don't know what the hell to expect, so we're just gonna jump right in and see what happens. Now, before we actually do anything, before we get started, I do want to take just a brief moment just to make sure that we're set up that recording, because, well, that is important. This is good. Let's go ahead and pull the video up for everyone to see and check the volume. Volume should be okay, hopefully. If not, we can adjust it, and yeah. Also, by the way, obviously, I'm using lyric videos. If you've never done an album listen with me, normally 9 times out of 10, I do use them. I am very well aware that lyric videos are not always accurate. Sometimes they will assign one part to the wrong person, or they will mistranslate something. I know that. Unfortunately, in this moment, I won't know if anything is actually wrong. I just want a brief like overview of what the song is actually about so I can understand it. So that's why we use them. But yeah, anyway, sorry. We're gonna do this with Bonnie and Clyde and see what happens. Let's go.
Get right, get right. Ooh.
Cool.
Get right, get right. Ooh. Get right, get right. 내 마음 깊은 곳에 backroom. 넌 결국 찾아내.
Ooh, shut up.
내 마음 깊은 곳에 backroom. 넌 결국 찾아내.
Okay.
애써 정재운 back complex. 고개를 드는 듯해. 고개를 들어본 하늘로 last flight.
I love him. I love him.
고개를 드는 듯해. 고개를 들어본 하늘로 last fly away. 가질 수가 있잖아 everything. 내가 원래 좀 너무해. 동화를 해준 highway way way. 좀더 깊은 밤이 존재.
This is beat with that. The echoing of the vocals going down, I really like that.
좀더 깊은 밤이 존재하는 이유. 증명하는 me and you. Let me tell you what to do.
That took a turn I wasn't ready for. Okay, hello.
Let me tell you what to do. 숨막히 뜨고 요구하던 난 보란 듯이 난전한.
It has like this like kind of like funky, just but like very upbeat tempo, and I really like it. Okay. Okay.
Get right, get right. 너를 가진 이대로 get right. 내 뒤에
This, this.
너를 가진 이대로 get right. 내 뒤에 ski wine 남게 밟고 I go race those rider처럼 난 너를 묶어 fire chain 우리 모습 마치 Bonnie and Clyde Sid and Nancy I'm a little sinner Sander Blatzy 꽉 잡아줘 꽉 잡아줘 더 지독하게 fall in love That's right 우리 빼고 who cares 이까지 let's go While you cry 웃기죠 let's go
Focus again.
While you cry 웃기 전에 입을 맞춰 우린 지금 날카로운 me and you Let me tell you what to do 손과 밟아봐 숨막힌 듯 고요한 cloud 노란 빛 많잖아 Come on, come on, come on, come Get right, get right 가로지는 순간 넘치는 sweet naughty 않아 너의 손들 잡고 let's go 쏟지는 미래 짜릿해 yeah get right get right 너를 가진 이대로 get right 우리 내일이 없잖아 너를 원하는 이 순간 깊게 퍼지는 scars 마저 눈부신 날 in the place in the trap right now 절대 멈추지 않을 테니 Cause we ride it out all night nobody can control us 달려가 Come on come on come on come get right get right 가로세게 좀 더 come on come on come get right get right 가로세게 좀 더 선명한 skin breathe in breathe out 석양 속을 달려 let's go get right get right 가로지는 순간 넘치는 thrill 넘치 않아 나의 손을 잡고 let's go 계속 무너지던 일을 또 저올 때 get right get right 오직 너를 원해 난 get right get right come on let me show you now get right
Him at the end. Him, get right. Why that man is kind of a menace. I kind of love him, but he's also he's if you know you know he a menace, and it's just a thing. It's a thing. In terms of the actual song, I actually really liked it. Truthfully, it is different than I was anticipating because "Stupid O'Clock" I felt like was like its own thing, and now that we're getting into like the B-sides of the album, like we're getting little hints of different things that they're capable of, which is why I love like actually sitting down and listening to an album, because like I said, you can't base a group off of title tracks alone. You really can't, because there is so much more they have to offer in their B-sides. And now that I've actually gotten the chance to sit down and even just listen to one of them, I feel like I'm getting to see that. And it just, truthfully, it makes me so incredibly happy because, first of all, that song was incredibly catchy. It had a very good feel to it. It was very fun. I don't know if the lyrics were accurately translated. Truthfully, I feel like some of them weren't. But just hearing it, hearing their voices, hearing kind of like this easy to listen to melody, I really like how everything really just flowed together and it was constructed. Like, truthfully, the production of that song was really nice, and it's something that you can easily put on in the background and just be happy and listen to and vibe out. And I don't know, I like that the vocals are amazing in this group. It's insane, and they sound so good. So honestly, 10 out of 10. I'm okay with that song. With that being said, we are now going to move on to our next song, which is Ink. I have no idea what to expect going into this, because the only thing when I hear Ink, I think of the little squid from Finding Nemo. So I'm assuming the song is not about that. So let's do this. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. The snaps are on beat. Okay. A little bit darker. Okay. Or in the background.
점점 짙어가는 농도와 빛 뒤에 날 채워줘 점점 짙어가는 농도와 빛 뒤엉킨 채 그림처럼 아름답게 날 더럽혀 Oh you got that love ink so you gon' pay my everything that 날 더럽혀 Oh you got that love ink so you gon' pay my everything that pamper in your haze like a devastator It's the main thing but I'm trying to maintain my color 이런 색깔별로 물감 떨어뜨려 비다가 버려 Hold it I'm trying to maintain
Okay.
my color 이런 색깔별로 물감 떨어뜨려 비다가 버려 Hold
Okay.
it 나를 하이키듯이 아무튼 판타지
That was the second part. Vocal?
아무튼 판타지 하는 걸 원하지 않아 Like it or not it ain't coming up This love ain't
I like that.
it ain't coming up This love ain't 네 홈가슴이 버틴 기상 falling 더 깊게만 파고 뜨는 breathe 눈 가린 어둠에 선명히 느끼는 떨림 겨울이 질 수 없는 love ink 한밤 떨어뜨려 love
Switch going on his vocals.
love ink 한밤 떨어뜨려 love 강도는 더 짙어가 도망치려 해봐도 텅 빈 세상을 덮치는 유유유유 이젠 내가 아닌 유유유유 네가 나인 듯해 흠이 없게 더 덮치라는 봐 Like it or not it ain't coming up This love ink 막히기 전 쉽게 coming up This love ink 막히기 전 쉽게 turning falling 이 고통을 맛봐 달콤히 더 깊이 내 안에 영원히 새긴 눈빛 여름이 가만히 번진 love Need to be somebody Need to be nobody Why you calling for me What you want from me 더 깊이 내 안에 영원히 새긴 눈빛 여름이 너만은 나길 love ink
Okay. Okay, so, I feel like I just got like a little bit of a whiplash going from, what was it, Bonnie and Clyde to Ink? Because honestly, I wasn't anticipating Ink to be as alluring as it felt. It almost felt like captivating. Like, the more you pull away, the more you're being pulled back. And I felt like that was kind of the meaning for the song, like the feel that you're supposed to have. I don't know, it felt dark and mysterious, but like kind of like that dark and mysterious that you know you should run away from, you know that you should avoid with all of your might, but no matter how hard you try to go in one direction, that person or that thing, whatever it is always pulling you back. It's like a magnet in a sense. And honestly, I felt that during the song, and God, they sound so good. They sound so good, and throwing in that guitar every so often in the background. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Again, 10 out of 10. So, I don't know. I feel like Ink, I think I like Ink more than I like Bonnie and Clyde. But honestly, they're very different in terms of, like, presentation for the song. So, I feel like they're in their own little playing field right now. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. But yeah, so we are now moving on to our next song, which is Stay. I don't know what to think anymore. So, we're just gonna do this and see what happens. Let's go.
앉아 나의 옆자리 이미 다 앉아 나의 옆자리 이미 다 준비된 커피 행복해 보인 그런 모습까지 Love you, love you, love you, love you 약간 따스했던 새벽까지 Love you, love you, love you, love you 약간 따스했던 새벽 네가 곧 잠에서 깨면 우린 여름 한가운데지 Telling you, telling you, telling you, telling you 태우고 오지 않은 고민들을 생각하지 마 지금 우리 앞에 눈부시게 찬란한 게 있잖아 Why don't you stay, stay for a minute No, why don't you stay, stay for a minute
And this beat in the back?
너와 내 눈빛 사이에 녹이는 물결이 보이니
Okay.
Just stay 뜨거운 네 자리 빛을
again, it's like kind of like fun, like summery type vibe beat that we're getting in the background. I really like it.
사랑 따윈 안 하겠다 말을 했었고 이제 그 말은 취소야 아니 줄을 stay 대답은 밝은 미소야 gonna be okay 날 남아있는 내일을 미리 생각하지는 마 지금 우리 향해 달려오는 파도 속에 던져놔 Why don't you stay stay for a minute
He sounds so
Why
good.
don't you stay stay for a minute 너와 내 눈빛 사이에 럭인 물결이 보이니 Just stay 뜨거운 계절이 빚은 갈증이 시원하게 적셔주면 이 순간 비치는 So stay 네가 있어 아름다워 오래 머물러볼까 아이처럼 더 붙잡아 Oh no So stay 이 마주만 조금 싸워 세상 반대향이 나 영원처럼 기억될까 Why don't you stay We're showing feelings 너와 내
His voice is
눈빛
so
We're showing feelings 너와 내 눈빛이 연나한하게 가까지 슬퍼져 Just stay 이 순간들이 missing 슬퍼져 Just stay 이 순간들이 missing 우리 젖혀대는 너의 빛조차만 그리지 So stay 네가 있어 아름다워 우리 너무 높아 아이처럼 더 붙잡아 No, just stay 내게 기대오면 너한테 그리는 밤 하얀 별이 뜨는 summer
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like that. That was again very different than both Bonnie and Clyde and Ink. Stay had kind of a more sentimental feel to it. As I said in Ink, like when I was talking about like wanting to be pulled away, but like getting still drawn back to this person, I feel like that's where Stay comes in. Where it's like, no, just stay for a minute, just stay with me, we'll be fine. Like, this is what we're gonna do. And it had again this like kind of like tropical feel to it. Like I felt like I was almost kind of like in a scene in a movie where the two are now walking down the beach together and having fun, and that's where my brain went. And I really like just the feel of that song. Again, their voices are playing with these beats so well, and everything is just it's being done so nicely. And truthfully, I feel like now that I'm actually checking out B-sides, certain vocals are standing out to me a lot in comparison to like when they were when I was watching like MVs. Because please don't get me wrong, every single member of this group is immensely talented. But you know, you always have certain members that kind of like draw your eye like straight off the bat. And I feel like now that I'm actually getting the chance to more focus in on like the voices as well as the lyrics, things are shifting. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that I'm having like this like change in my head about like, holy shit, do you hear how good he sounds? Because that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I kind of like it. Also, I do want to say that I do like that both this like kind of like fun like tropical feel of the beat and their voices went really well together. Honestly, they went smoothly through the whole song, which I was kind of nervous about in the beginning. I was really hoping that the sound of kind of like this like fun, very like let loose type feel was not going to overshadow like their voices, because I feel like sometimes like songs don't meet in the middle for it. Sometimes it's a little bit more on one way than the other. That was perfect. That truly was perfect. It was done so well. I really am curious if they had any hands in like writing or doing anything with this album, because I don't know. So if you know, please let me know. But yeah, anyway, we are going now to our next song, which is In Love. I am super excited to hear this because I am in love with him. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go. That was really cheesy. I'm sorry. Ooh. So you hear like, it sounds like almost like a horn instrument in the back.
너를 만나기 위해 이렇게 달려왔던 이유 처음 봤을 때 어색해 부끄럽던 그때 그날처럼 서로가 조금씩 다가와 마주하는 순간들이 눈이 부신 나로 기억되는 넌 여전히 아름다워 기다려줘서 고마워 아름다워 기다려줘서 고마워 내게 넌 줘서 고마워 내게 넌 꿈만 같아서 Always I'm for you 모든 걸 주고 싶어 더 바랄 게 없어 Baby we are in love in love in love in love 내 전부를 내게 줄게 We are in love in love in love in love 내 위에 곁에서 있을게 누굴 감싸봐도 love 내 위에 곁에서 있을게 누굴 감싸봐도 네가 있어 잊지 않을 걸 Baby we are in love 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 이 모든 게 궁금해진 내 모습에서 뜨끔해 이런 내 맘은 너무 투명해 훤히 다 비춰질 게 분명해도 난 너에게는 굳이 애써 숨길 필요 없단 걸 알게 됐어 끝나도 내가 후회는 없도록 다 줘버려야겠어
I love that. I love that. I love that lyric.
끝나
Even if it's over, I won't have any regrets. I have to give it all anyway. I love that because you never really know when things may come to an end. So I love that, like, even if it's over, even if everything comes to an end, like, I won't have any regrets on how things worked out, how things happened, because I'm giving it my all, and I know that I'm giving it my all. And I really like that. I love that mindset.
숨겨둔 마음 담아서 가까이 좀 더 안아줘 어둠이 내려와도 너와 함께 있어 난더 바랄 게 없어
I love that lyric so much.
더 바랄
I love this. Even when darkness falls, I'm with you. I can't ask for more. Even when I have a hard day, even when those thoughts that we try to keep at bay sometimes flood in, I know it's okay. Like, I know that it's gonna be okay because I'm with you, and I couldn't ask for more. Like, that person that's like your rock, that even in a hard day, even if you've had your worst of worst days, you know you can go to, you know you can talk to, and they will be there for you. Healthy, happy. I love that.
너와 함께 있어 난더 바랄 게 없어 Baby we are in love in love in love in love 내 전부를 내게 줄게 We are in love in love in love in love 내 곁에서 있을게 눈을 감아봐도 네가 있어 빛이 나는 걸 Baby we are in love 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 너의 손길 그 시선이 여전히 필요해 손을 뻗어 언제나 나를 안아주던 그 맘이 고마워 이제 말하고 싶어 We are in love in love in love in love 언제나 안아줄게 We are in love in love in love
It doesn't want me to go back. I can't.
이제 말하고 싶어 We are in love in love in love in love 언제나 안아줄게 We are in love in love in love in love 내 전부를 가져도 돼 모든 게 변해도 내게 너를 비출 수 있게 Baby we are in love 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 눈을 감아봐도 네가 있어 빛이 나는 걸 In love, in love, in love, in love, in love
Are you kidding me? Okay, I really love this song. Look, I feel like I'm getting like whiplash from the songs that we have in this because each one is so different than the next. And that song, you know the part in the show or the movie where whether they have been friends for years or it's someone that you've always just been close to, and they realize that it's more than friends. It's more than friends because this person is almost like your safety net. It's your safe zone. It's someone that you know that you can go to. It's this beautiful declaration of love and happiness, and that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling, and it's so incredibly beautiful because it doesn't even have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be a declaration of love as in like we should be together. It can be a declaration of wow, words, of love for someone that is just there for you. Very platonic but still very beautiful and so incredibly meaningful because we need those people in our life. We need people that we can go to, that we can talk to, that we know that if we have a bad day, they're there. They're there with open arms. They may not always understand everything that we're trying to explain or that we're going through, but they're still there. And they may never know how much that means, but they're there and they're trying, and that's all that matters. And that's what I feel with this in the vocals. The vocals. Are you fucking kidding me? Like honestly, are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Okay. I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost cried. So wow. With that being said, we're going into our next and our final song, which is Dear Young. I'm really hoping that this is not going to make me cry, just because obviously it is Dear Young. I'm hoping it's not like to their younger selves or something more sentimental, because I can't cry. You guys have to be at work in like an hour. I can't do this. So yeah, let's see though. Let's go.
한참을 걸어온 지난 길에 문득 어디쯤인지 궁금해져 멈췄어. 여러 계절을 보냈지. 꽃피고 지는 것도 지는 여름에 흘렸던 땀방울도 눈물로.
What did I just say? What did I just say? I like it just oh my god. Wow.
여러 계절을 보냈지. 꽃피고 지는 것도 지는 여름에 흘렸던 땀방울도 눈물로 밟힌 낙엽 그 위로 내리던 매일 땀인지 눈물인지 모를 걸 흘려야 기라도 시간은 갈수록 날 죽여. 잘 익은 뼈와 다른 이유라고 갈 수가 난 찾아야 돼. 지금 내가 할 수 있는 걸. 근데 지금 내가 할 수 있는 건 밝은 빛이 되길 바랬던 그때의 내게 물어온 질문들. 여전히 꿈꾸는지 아직도 빛나는지 기분이 너는 뭐든 될 수 있어. 날 깃기로 걸음 절대 멈추지 않기로 했잖아. 넌 또 다시 미래의 너를 위해 다시 일어서 힘에 겨울 때 돌아볼 네가 될 수 있게. 눈물은 없을 줄 알았던 나의 기대.
Pause it. It's so beautiful. Shut up. Shut up. Oh no. Oh no. I hit my finger. Ow. Oh no.
네가 될 수 있게. 눈물은 없을 줄 알았던 나의 기대는 지금 나에겐 무감각해진 아픔으로. 기대는 지금 나에겐 무감각해진 아픔으로. 왜 그리 많은 일들이 지치게.
Is that a jello? Is it I don't know. I'm literally crying. Like I'm actually crying. Wow.
무감각해진 아픔으로. 왜 그리 많은 일들이 지치게 할까. 이 길이 내 길이 아닌 걸까. 지친 나의 꿈속에 선명하게 들려오는 목소리 내게 물어오네. 여전히 꿈꾸는지 아직도 빛나는지 기분이 너는 뭐든 될 수 있어. 날
I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't ready. I feel like it's very clear I wasn't ready because I didn't know what I was getting myself into.